well-respected referee here in the Bay of Plenty. Rotorua in the traditional red strip. Conditions here, ko whiti mai a tamanui te rā i te rangi nei. Ahakoa kei te makariri tonu. Oh, I'm flicking through. Right, paitana whana Wolseley. Good kick there by Wolseley. Tauranga Boys retain the kick there. Strong carry there by number 7 and co-captain Zach Simeon. Taking up Popuri te Poro. Nice strong collision there by the hooker seal from Rotorua against Isaiah Sotney. Probing run there by the half. E hapa Tauranga Moana. He nono ke kei a Rotorua I nai a scrum to Rotorua. For those of you back home tuning in on Whakaata Māori or in YouTube through this Super 8 stream, we're trying to normalise our reo and some of our sporting fixtures in the Super 8 competition. So, partnership with our plethora of sponsors and, of course, Whakaata Māori and our local coverage providers have seen us able to share te reo Māori in this common mainstream tākaro or futuporo or rugby. So, here taunga mi kaere no Ngāti Wāhiao to Haurangi with the feed. Engari Hamene a Raukura, penalty there. Not too sure what that was for, Nannies. What do you think that penalty was for, Ewa?
Well, I think that was because of the scrum rotating too much and ball was not fully out of the scrum, ready to play, so I count that as the penalty.
Oh, kapai. We'll take your word for it, Ewa. Hey, some of your whānau in Rarotonga at the moment, the Maivanui may not. Mihi to our Webster whānau over there. So, nice clearance kick there. He whana ki te taha. Nā Jack Wolseley. Harawatu, Wolseley. He's shown some good touches so far, that the first 5'8", Jack Wolseley from Tauranga Boys.
He's got a good leg on him.
Yes. Ooh, an overthrow there. However, strong carry there by number 8, Ben Riordan. Kea Tauranga te poro. Paitana hikina te... Hamine rātou, so Tauranga Boys have been penalised there. Maybe holding the ball while on the ground. So Kea Khan Henderson, te poro. Tēnei tautama no te whānau a Apanui Ngāti Parauhuki. Nā te whānau Henderson, ngā whānau, te whānau Henderson, te whānau te Moana, te whānau Waititi Huki. Paitana whana ki te taha. I tūtira rātou a Raukura. Tata ki te rārangi Wainganui Pū, the halfway line. Fine take there by captain and open side Desmond Mawhelio. Strong carry by the Big O. Sam Howell, Portuguese finest. Te taitama no te whakatōhea. Kei te manaakitanga praia no te teko te poro I naia nei. Paula Vanilla with the strong carry there, the tight head prop. Sammy Howell, the Big O and all. Gee, pai te rutu a te number 8 there, Ben Riordan. Having a strong game already. Another tackle there by that fine number 8. Could have given up the ball there to TBC. Tauranga finding some space there out on the right edge. Strong carry there by the Popuri, the fullback. Finding a centre there. Koen Sachu, unfortunately losing his footing. Numbers here to the left. Pai te rutu, good tackle there. Ball being cleared to this first pod. So far, Rotorua being strong in defence. Tauranga applying a good pressure here, patient. Tauranga will look to go wide once numbers are secured. Here we go. Back to Satu. Good pass there, good try. Te piro a Tauranga Boys. Nā Caden Ferrin, Te Paumuri, the fullback with the try there. The crowd temporarily silenced. Kei te wahangu ngā taitama no Raukura. Kei hea MΑORI, not even sounds being played right now. Okay, let's be on. Here we go. Oh, I rongo a te TJ ki taku kōrero. Tai aho hoia must have heard our kōrero there, te ua mairangi. How do you think Tauranga Boys orchestrated that try there? What were some of their movements? Yeah, kā tā rātou mahi I mua I tērā ki?
Well, they've done pretty good with their forwards, drawing all their players in, drawing all our players in, and then once they seen the call, they pulled it out, took it to the backs, and then our fullback wants to give a nice sharp step and getting that easy try.
Conversion successful there by Tauranga Boys College. Tauranga Boys take an early lead, 7 points to 0 against local host Rotorua in the second 15 Super 8 schools rugby competition. But we say here in Te Arawa, we base a lot of things on manaakitanga, so we allow our visitors to score first today, giving them a generous gift. So kei a apa nui te pōro, Khan Henderson with the ball. Paitana whana. The exit by Woolsey, they're not quite finding touch. Jackie Hunia with the centering pass towards Henderson. Henderson not quite finding space. Small game of force back there, well cleared by Tauranga Boys into a headwind, a southerly coming from Tongariro. I tūtira a Raukura, I mua I tēnei rārangi. Rārangi waho. Pai te whiu o Seal, good throw by Seal. Well taken by number 5 there. Te orangi te riaku, mai rua pehu tērā taitama. Henderson to Hunia. Hunia finding some space. Rayan Williams with the ball. Well fielded by Tauranga, not finding touch though. Haere te tino pai tana whana ki te taha. Rotorua recycle well, finding Henderson. Te manaki tanga prai with a strong carry. Kei aia te piro, he piro ki ara, kei a Rotorua. Te manaki tanga prai. For those of you back in Texas, B-Boy's got the first piro for Rotorua. Some good enterprising play there by Rotorua. Being a lot stronger in the carries, weren't they? Te ua mairangi in that.
Yeah, they were really good, really good. As our winger, number 11, Rayan Williams.
Yep, Rayan Williams. Right.
As he made a breakthrough, chipped and chased, but our Tauranga Boys fullback managed to catch it. But then our boys managed to get it back, and then Te Manaki tanga prior, and for the try.
Well, you know firsthand how Hati Beebs is standing with him in the Rotorua Kappa on stage there. The ferocity of his skill in haka is matched by his ball carrying, eh? Pai te whana Khan Henderson, good kick there by Khan Henderson. Reminiscent of his uncle Juani Te Moana, turning up this year again in another season for Ngāti Parau East Coast. Proud family there, the Te Moana whānau in Te whānau wa Apa Nui Ngāti Parau. Also, too, can't forget his Rotorua lineage. One of his uncles, a former ACT Rugby and Wallabies rep, the mighty MΑORI. Woolsey from TBC looking with the restart. Mai te Rārangi Wainganui Pū, the halfway mark of the field. Jake Tuaraukura. Ooh, pai anō tana whana. He's got some skills, Woolsey. Well taken by Ollie James. Well cleared by Here Taunga, Mikaere. Khan Henderson with a strong kick. Well fielded there by number 11, Finn Curtis. Promising young player. Oh, good step there by the fullback, Caden Theron. Breaking a pair of ankles there. Number 3, Flynn Moody, the co-captain, met strongly there in the tackle. Arutu by Te Manaki Tamapraia. Oh, that's Hiwa Warbrick there. And that famous Tūhaurangi whānau, Warbrick whānau. Nice kick there by Casey Pearson, finding space. Henderson looking to bang it down. Well fielded there by the fullback. Again, Caden Theron is having a good game. Woolsey's kicked down by Here Taunga. Curtis Frederick on that left wing there, playing in the number 14 jersey, but out on the Parerau Maui, the left wing. Good exchange of play there, near Te Ua Mairangi.
Yes.
Uti te kupu maha te whakaaro ai, my boy. Yeah, oh, whai. Kei te makariri te hau mai te tonga ne. It's a cold wind coming from the south.
Yes, indeed. Well, pretty sure Ruapi was fully covered in this today.
Oh, yeah. Maybe even Mongataha. Oh no, always sunny out there at the Pride Lands of Mongataha. Oh, strong drive there by TBC. Kei te tata tonu rātou ki te Rārangi Piro. They're getting close. They're close to the try line there. Strong defence, hasn't been enough though to hold them out. Line drop out there for Okura. Kei Khan Henderson on o te poro. Oh, Paitana whana. Good kick there. Woolsey again. Some fine enterprising play. Paitana Hikina, good carry. Oh, Paite whana Mikaere. Here Taunga Mikaire's kick finding space there deep in the 22 of TBC. Clearance there by the fullback. Not finding touch. Caden Theron won't be happy with that. Kāre te pai o te tana few. So his pass wasn't too good. Nate Phillips, very promising young player, Nate. Well-rounded athlete. So a line out here to TBC. Just for those of you at home, whānau, Te Ua Mairangi, do you mind just going through some of our terms that they may hear throughout our course of our commentary so that they can understand what some of these terms for the sport of Te Reo Māori actually.
Oh, yes. So, as we go for touchline, Waitaha, 10 metre, te kau mita, try line by 22, ua te kau mārua mita. Offside, 2 hapa, out of bounds, Kuapita, out on the full, ko tahi atu, penalty, hāmene, forward pass, maka whakamua, ball and touch, kua tauki wako, advantage, painga.
Ooh, walking dictionary, eh? Webster's version. Nice enterprising play there by Cruz Conroy. eldest son of Richie Conroy, a player of note in his youth. Again, Te Manaki Tanga Pryor with an uncompromising carry. Oh, uncharacteristic error there by Rayan Williams. Number 11, the left wing playing on the right. So Rotorua maybe just rushing things a little bit, maybe slow down. Ata haere ne.
Ata haere, take their time.
Kia tau, just be calm, speak chill. So he no noke a scrum now, kei a Tauranga Boro. So Tauranga hit the ball. Their halfback here, Nate McDonald's having a strong game. Good clearance to his first 5, Jack Woolsey. Oh, very strong carry there by the centre, Cohen Satsu. Woolsey with the clearance into the strong wind. Oh, Karoha. Ball holding up in the wind there for Tiaki Hunia. Oh, I Haminea Rotorua. Rotorua again with the penalty. Rotorua just needing to have a cool head, or cool heads out there, maintain some composure. Paitana Whanaki Te Taha's kick to the touch was good. Kei te tūtira rātou, they're lining up in formation. By te Rarangi Waho, the outside line. Something you're familiar with, Te Ua Mairangi, a little bit of chat there. Hey, looks like a little bit of chat to the ref, so another hamine kei a TBC, te poro anō. I think there might be the inner pirates coming out of New Age, just like your dad, one of our well-known local identities and Rotorua alumnus, Heke Tare, long-time servant of the Eastern Pirates Rugby Club and Rotorua Kapahaka. So TBC 5 metres out now from the try line. Rima mita mai te rarangi u, te pai u. Oh, good take there from Sam Hill from a pinpoint throw from Matt Bell.
Tauranga boys with their massive ball, driving them towards the line.
Let's look who they're congratulating. So TBC, another score there. They seem to be getting some ascendancy in the forwards in those close engagements. So you've got their coaches out there having a bit of a chat. Tauranga well coached by Mr. Tavita Vanuve and Mr. Paura Ranui. I believe that's Paura out there. The tall gentleman just marshalling those boys there. TBC have come over with the sun and also with the intent of lifting the Super 8 taonga, so let's ensure that Rotorua are more resolute for those of you of the home crowd. So Woolsey here with the second conversion attempt into the southerly wind. Paitana Whana. Oh, Ipiro. Successful conversion there by number 10, Jack Woolsey. So those of you at home, another term for conversion is simply whanawhakau. Whanawhakau conversion. Pai te whana Henderson deep into TBC territory. Exits cleared but didn't find touch. Henderson looking to pin them back in that corner. Well cut. Mai te whana Woolsey finding touch. For those of you at home, aroa atu ki ngā tāngata mai Tauranga Moana. We've just found that that try scorer was none other than Zach Simeon, the co-captain and open side flanker for TBC. And now his identity's been revealed. Good line out there by Rotorua. Rotorua looking to go wide earlier. Miscommunication there, ball gone slightly forward. Tauranga not shy to let Nate Phillips know of his mistake. I know he'll make amends. Talented and promising young player is Nate Phillips. Gee, I've been really impressed with the work ethic of this number 8, Ben Riordan from TBC. Big, large man with the red hair. Oh, Rotorua again, a little bit of chat potentially. Rotorua just need to focus on the game and what their coaches have instructed them to do. Rotorua, of course, well coached by proud alumnus Henry Kershaw and Gariki Henry. Both players of renown provincially and especially in the club scene here in Te Waiariki. Henry Kershaw, a centurion for the Whakarewarewa club, who just successfully lifted the Bay of Plenty Premier Grade Club Championship Tauranga about a fortnight ago. Tauranga at fault in the line out. Here Taunga passing to Khan. Khan with a long
Lovely kick. Lovely kick.
Beautiful touch pointer there by Khan Henderson. I think Khan Henderson learnt those kicking skills from his uncle Jared, a local man of humble means, but nonetheless a fine kick there by Khan Henderson into what is affectionately known as Grinter's Corner. Our long-time principal here, Mr. Chris Grinter, who retired from his principalship after 33 years of service to Rotorua, is well known for standing in that corner there at the northern end of Te Ake Tua Rotorua. Mawhi Leo with the fine take in the line out. Carrying strong there is Te Orangi Iriaki by Ruapehu Maunga. Rotorua looking to pick and go. The crowd cheering, urging them on. Seal with another strong carry. The Rotorua hooker. Rotorua inching forward, taking a leaf out of the TBC book, keeping the ball in close quarters. TBC thus far resolute at defence. Pai a rātou rutu. Warbrick bringing the ball back against the grain. Baitana Hikina, Henderson there, finding Williams. Williams taking his man on. Advantage being played to Rotorua there. He painga kei a Rotorua, advantage to them. Again, close to the try line. Ai, ke te hiakai ngā paunua, the forwards were hungry. Let's see who it was who scored that try, Te Ua Mairangi. Can you pick out who that gentleman was?
Seems to be
Who are they congratulating?
Our lock with the white headgear, number 5, Te Orangi Teriaki.
Oh, Te Orangi Teriaki. Young man by Ruapehu Maunga, so the young man from Ohakune at the foothills of Ruapehu. That's where that cold's coming from, eh? You were saying that Ruapehu was capped with snow at the moment.
Yes, I believe so.
Pai te whana Khan Henderson. Pai tana whana whakau. Conversion successful. You know, when he's on a roll, he just lets that headgear sit on the top of his head. Not quite putting it on, just staying cool, calm and collected. TBC just having a little cordial with referee Uerapa. The hooker Matt Bell there and co-captain Zach Simeon, both having fine games. me kia nei ki a mātou tūpuna ko te kaia te rangatira ko te kōrero. So these young men showing good leadership, having a respectful discussion with the ref for clarity. So Jack Woolsey with the restart. Gee, his restarts have been impressive. For those of you at home, our scores are tied up. E rua, 14 points to 14. Rotorua with the ball playing from the southern end in the traditional red and blue strip. Finding space out there, Muffy Leo, Lumia, Ryan Williams looking speed. Well backed up there by Hiwa Warbrick. Looking to recycle. Muffy Leo with the ball to Henderson. Henderson finding Conroy. Rotorua playing with some confidence they perhaps lacked at the beginning of the game. Now they're finding themselves well into Tauranga territory. Henderson resetting there, just outside the 22. There's that young man Phillips, Nate Phillips, strong carry by him. Rotorua recycling well. Here Taunga Mikaere being very patient in his delivery. Te Orangi Teriaki, strong carry again there by himself. Sammy Howe, the big O. Te taitama no whakatoa here. Good carry there by the hooker Sio. A bit high driven back. By ngā urutu a Tauranga Moana. Good tackles there by Tauranga. Defending their 22 line as if it was their try line. Te Raurangi Piro. Oh, an offence here. Hamine nā Rotorua. I Hamine a Rotorua. So Rotorua with the offence there. TBC with some reprieve. Now with the penalty, Woolsey, this impressive first five, looking to clear the touch. By te whanau Woolsey. Oh, my young nephew there, Piwiki, couldn't quite get the catch on the full. Couldn't quite take it there, Makai Te Pai. He gave it a go. Like at the tūtira rātou, they're lining up at the Rarangi Waho, the outside line. Kaya Tauranga Moana te whoro. Matt Bell with the few, with the throw. They'll be looking to hit the back, and yes they do. Over the top of James. Woolsey with the ball. Finding the strong run, he's centre Satsu. Oh, breakdown in communication there. What do we do? Give it to a forward. Another strong carry there by co-captain Flynn Moody. Giants of a young man. Here's that impressive number 8, Ben Riordan. Woolsey with the ball. Nudging through. Well fielded by Williams. Williams looking to use his speed. Centre of the field there. Ooh, Heretaunga Mikaere with the blow out there at the collision. Uncharacteristic mistake there with the ball going out on the full, coming back for a line out just on the southern end of the Rarangi Wainganui, the halfway line. So TBC with the ball again. They could need to make more use of this win, don't they? They will made it. They won't have to be running into it in the second half, so they need to play position and territory. Kia ho whakaaro, what are your thoughts on this?
Well, I agree with you, Mr. Jared. The wind is on our side, so if we kick it down and get another 50-22, then we'll have a higher chance of receiving our point for our Rotorua boys.
Nice. Use the wind and get the win. Use the wind and get the win, bro.
Seems to be a sub out with our number 4,
Ollie James. Yes, coming on now we have number 16, Luke Cunningham, no Ngāti Pikiao. Luke also a promising young league player as well as rugby. Son of Whakataki Cunningham, New Zealand Heartland 15 representative and long-time servant to King Country Rugby in particular. And the Rotoiti club here in Ngāti Pikiao. Pai te nono ki a Tauranga. Tauranga with a good scrum there. Conroy with the carry. Strong carry there by Cruz Conroy. Oh, Pai te whana Henderson finding space. Woolsey well defended. Well met. Pushing Rotorua back. Williams finds Henderson. And Henderson finds touch. So line out here for TBC. Tauranga Boys College. Currently our scores are locked up at 14 points all. Erua, erua. Okay, Matt Bell te Poro. Who do you think he's going to look for here, Te Ua Mairanga? I think he's going to go towards the back.
Yeah.
Oh, Mafi Leo got lifted up well. Snuffs the ball. Ooh. Friedrich with the compromising pass there, but nonetheless it's safe in Rotorua hands now. Rotorua again putting themselves under a lot of pressure. They need cool heads in this space. Ooh, forward pass. Kāroha. Maka whakamua. Te maka whakamua tērā, forward pass. Gee, what do you think that the boys will be saying to each other now to keep cool heads? Maybe haki roto, haki waho. Hey, breathe in, breathe out. Kia tau, kia tau.
Yeah, I'd say kia tau because it seems like they are hesitating on getting the ball out and getting out of their 22. As it started off from our wobbly passes and from the lineouts, and then they ended up creating a scrum to Tauranga Boys.
Pass there going backwards. Fullback Caden Theron with the ball. Settling well, recycled well by the Paumua, the forwards of Tauranga Moana. Strong carry there by the open side flanker and co-captain Zach Simeon. Simeon with the recycle. Nate McDonald with the clearance, finding Woolsey. Woolsey finding space, carrying strong. Driving his legs. Numbers on the left edge here for Tauranga. Good counter-rucking there by Rotorua. Ryan Williams with a strong carry down the side there. Oh man, I think Matuariki and Mr. Kushel need to be on some meds after this one there, what? Hey, the heart palpitations are real. Ngā pū manawa o ngā coaches. Tauranga judged to have knocked the ball on there, so he no koe kei a Rotorua, scrum to Rotorua.
Rotorua boys were lacking a bit of support inside their ruck, which gave the Tauranga boys a chance to blow them all out, but unfortunately they had lost the ball, which is come back to us in scrum.
So Hiretaunga Mikaere, the halfback here for Rotorua, with the feed. Khan Henderson positioning himself well for one of his big clearance kicks. Nudge there by Henderson. Not quite as well taken in the crowd as it should have been. I think there was Ikweta Whalanai, brother-in-law of Samisi Paia, our former head of hostel here and Tongan representative.
And also Peo Penny rugby player.
Aye. Very proud man is Samisi Paia with what he's achieved in his thus far short rugby career, one that's promising to be long and enduring. Kanui te mihi ki a koe miss, Samisi. The crowd now trying to rally up the Rotorua support. Strong tackle there, maybe a response to the chant led in the crowd by Wayne Boynton Rata. Oh, punishing tackle there by Te Rutu a Te Orangi Te Riaki. He's charged, it was a good strong tackle.
number 5, Te Orangi Te Riaki, what the powerful tackle.
Hey, Ruape, who's got the snow cap, so is he. That white headgear is looking like a torpedo, zeroing in on its target. That's what the boys needed, and that all came from the crowd, don't you think? Kia whakapiki te wairua, just lifting the spirits.
Yeah, lifting it up, lifting the blood pressure, lifting up the wairua for these boys, for them to succeed the scrum. But it seems like our number 5, Te Orangi Te Riaki, got a bit too cocky and just stood over the Tauranga Boys player as they went down and lost the ball.
I think what it was though too is he withdrew himself to not get caught up in what may have transpired. I know number 1, Isaiah Sanyu, as any good forward should do, took exception to maybe some of the carry on. So now we have the end of Kaupeka Tuatahi. We have the end of our first half now, where our scores are locked in 14 apiece in the second 15 Super 8 Rugby Championship final between hosts Rotorua Boys High School and visitors Tauranga Boys College.
Funding is a real challenge. We know that a lot of schools face that ongoing, and the reality is if you go to a lower decile school in New Zealand, you are less likely to be able to afford to participate in sport.
Obviously, having come through it myself with kids and being one of those kids myself who played sport, I know how much it defined who I was. And now being able to go, I can't fix it all, but we can help and try and give to those people who are going through really tough times.
The best way to dominate any culture is to take the children.
3 months, now turned into 3 years. Once you're in there, that's it.
The Stolen Children of Aotearoa, streaming now on MāORI Plus.
I'm Trevor Johnson and I'm a sheep and beef farmer from the Forgotten World Highway. Some of the country we bought was quite steep and difficult. We have pushed those blocks to pine trees. 1,000 hectares into forest and 7,000 hectares will stay in grazing. To me, it's just the best use of land. If you've got land that is not so productive, it's a marvellous way of increasing your income.
Hey. Sport is about more than just the game. It's about going from teammates to best mates. It's the high fives and helping hands. It's learning when to back yourself or back your buddies. It's actually being excited to get out of bed early on a Saturday. Sport is about more than just the game. That's why Caltex is proud to help fuel school sports.
Okay. Yes. Okay. Yeah.
This isn't about long-distance calling, technology, or living overseas.
Do I have one more bid? Thank you.
We're going to go once. We're going twice.
And we are sold to the Kiwi phone bidder from Manchester.
It's about Bailey's finding buyers that others can't.
At Apollo Projects, we create better outcomes because we never make any assumptions. Take this for example. This wine turret doesn't look very well designed. So we called the tank manufacturer to check. We asked, why is the turret away from the side of the tank? They said, because it's always been that way. So we had to think. What if the turret was next to the catwalk? Sounds good. So that's what we did. Now the wine turret is better designed, better value, easier to use, and safer. Now I think that deserves a toast. Apollo Projects. No assumptions, better outcomes.
Manga Tangaroa's fight for a better quality of life.
You can do it. Nice job, Manga.
Will push the human boundaries.
Good man, there you go.
Of possibility, nurturing hope. All episodes streaming now. Ki MāORI Plus.
Global warming is incredibly serious. We need to cut emissions, but we need to also absorb carbon out of the atmosphere. Growing trees is the only tool we have in the toolbox for taking carbon out of the atmosphere that we can do at scale. Pinus radiata takes carbon out of the atmosphere at about 5 to 10 times the rate of native planting. And so what New Zealand Carbon Farming are doing is planting the Pinus radiata to absorb the carbon, and then they're transitioning that forest into native forest so that we get the biodiversity benefit.
Welcome back to the second half of this competition, the Super 8 schools, second 15 rugby final between hosts Rotorua in their traditional red strip, now playing from the northern end, from the foothills of Ngongotaha towards TBC, receiving this kick on the southern end of Te Ake Tua Rotorua. For those of you just joining us from home, our scores are locked at the moment, 14 apiece. Khan Henderson mai te whanau Apanu with the whana. Well met there by number 1 Isaiah Soni. Carried strong outside the 22. TBC with their second pod with their co-captain Flynn Moody. Strong carry by him. Back to this impressive first 5 Woolsey. Deep kick there, well met by his opposite Khan Henderson. Ooh, Khan surveying his options. Oh, Etama, Misitero. Get him left next time. Well met there by replacement Finley Gibson, Tommy Veron. I wonder if Tommy Veron's any relation to Rolly Veron, long-time servant of TBC First 15 Rugby, Moeska Cup holder and former Northland Rugby representative. Strong carry there by the co-captain Zach Simeon, having a fine game as the open side. Tauranga now finding space. Good lateral play there.
Seems to look like we have a new player in the red strips, number 21, Callum Keel.
Oh, Callum Keel there with his distinctive blonde hair. This representative lead player from Mo'otaha, playing for the Pikiao club. Callum be playing in the centres there, perhaps pairing up with Cruz Conroy. Looks like Hiwa Warbrick's having a well-deserved rest this half.
Minute to Rotorua for TBC as we're not releasing the ball inside the ruck.
Good pick there by Henderson. So get the Tutira Rato, they're lining up ready for this throw-in by the hooker Seal, looking for Mapeleo. Good take there by the captain. Karoha. Crossing over the centre line there, deemed to be the call. Reese Werata, the referee, for a moment there I thought he was ringa too with his hand raised, but no, it was a free kick, eh? Something that the whānau Webster familiar with our different faiths in that and spread amongst our whānau. So free kick.
Another harmony of not releasing the ball from our number 1 in Tauranga Boys, Isaiah Soni.
Aye, strong tackle, good defence there by Seal. This uncompromising young hooker, Mai Turanga Nuiakiwa from Gisborne, moved up here with whānau and now chancing his arm here at Rotorua in the second 50. Good kick there by Henderson. Going deep now into the 22 of TBC. Henderson looking like he's got a little bit of a niggle with his leg there. Hopefully he can shake it off. Henderson having a fine game. Then Misitero just after the halfway. Uncharacteristic for himself. The crowd rallying behind Rotorua here with the drunk squad. Led by Fire Alicia, Mr. Hay, Mato Johnny in there. Good drive there by Rotorua.
Lovely
Rotorua mauling there. Kai te kōkiri tū a Rotorua. Seo breaking off there.
Tauranga Boys managed to stop their maul.
Aye, TBC resolute in defence. Paya rātou rutu. The crowd rallying behind their boys here at Rotorua.
Now they are starting to do some pick and goes out.
Aye.
Boys are really
Hiki haere. Pick and go just short of the line. Tatai, Ngari Kyle. Close but no. Dummy there. Dive for the try. Oh, and deemed to be held up.
Off halfback number 9, Here Taunga Mikaere had look up. We had a big overlap on our backs.
Well, Here Taunga at the moment playing with the hearts of his father, Pierce Mikaere, Baywide winning champion with Whakarewarewa. Pierce weighing in at about 120 kilos as a number 8, muscle bound. Here Taunga weighing in at about 1/8 of that nest, but Here very much playing with the heart of his father. So shout out to you, Pierce, and the play of your son. Oh, strong carry there by Khan. Mid well, and a strong tackle by Ben Riordan. This impressive number 8 here from Tauranga Moana. Callum Keel with a strong carry there, using his fresh legs. Seal with a strong carry there, the hooker. Rotorua resetting. Gee, look at that paiapa of TBC, that fence line there, not a defense line. Rallying well. Te Manakitanga with a good carry and offload to Paula Vanilla. Henderson with the ball, hitting Seal. Heel hitting the line, releasing and then going again. The Senegita Kuka. Te Manakitanga, strong carry again. Te Manakitanga prior. Oh, Hamine there. Oh, Karoha Kiaya. Here Taunga Mikaere didn't want to muck around. He wanted to take that penalty quickly. Cool heads prevailing. Henderson opting for the kick to touch. Whanaki te taha rather than the opportunity for the conversion. I think with this wind coming on that angle, that southerly, I think that the conversion, that the penalty opportunity with the kick, whanawhakau may not have been the right option. So well fought by Rotorua. Calmer heads are prevailing this half. TBC making a substitution there. Number 4, Sam Hill, finishing his gameplay for the day. He's had a strong game in the engine room there, working within his pods. Ollie James with the take. Strong drive there. Strong ball by Rotorua. Hiro, try.
Lovely try by our number 2, Seal.
Oh, Seal adding to his impressive try tally this season.
Seal's been having a fine game at the moment.
Oh, hopefully if Rotorua have a couple more tries, it might be Seal later. But we'll see how that gets on. Tauranga, I know they'll come back strong from here. They've been resolute all game. So Rotorua need to keep this energy high. As you can see, Mr. Kershaw and Matuariki taking to the field now with their boys circling around them, marshalling the troops. Those two gentlemen, many years experienced here, not just with the first 15, but with local and provincial football. So they'll be looking to impart some wisdom on these young boys to keep hot bodies, cool heads.
We had also recently had a uplifting song, Rise Up by Dub T, which is me. That song's on all platforms, Spotify, Instagram, Apple Music, and YouTube. So if you feel free to go check it out, come support me. Thank you very much.
By Dub T, Rise Up. Reminding those of you in Te Ao Māori to celebrate your uniqueness as being Māori. Nudge there by Khan Henderson, speaking of which, proud young Māori man, my Ngāti Porou, East Coast, age group representative, Hurricanes and Chiefs age group footballer also. Khan Henderson from Te Whānau Āpanui, more importantly, Te Whānau Henderson, Te Whānau Waititi, Beki Raka Te Whānau Te Moana. Woolsey now looking to have again one of his pinpoint accurate kicks, and it is so. Isolating Mawheleo. Good pressure there by the right wing for TBC. Timothy Sowa hasn't seen much ball today, but what he has had in terms of opportunities, he's showing some light footwork. So he'll be exciting come 7 seasons towards the end of the year. So the knock on there by TBC. Got a scrum here, he nonoke kai a Rotorua. So again, the crowd trying to rally up, support their boys here on defense, Rotorua.
Seems to also have been another sub for Tauranga Boys, so halfback number 20, Tommy Viren, and for number 9, halfback.
and that was Nate McDonald, who had a good first half. Also to Sol Osborne as their player who's been substituted on for Sam Hill.
Sol Osborne. Osborne, that's a very memorable name there.
Oh,
Osborne.
yes.
As we are our...
Uncle Ozzy Osborne, eh?
Uncle Ozzy, the Prince of Darkness.
All right, Black Sabbath. He just recently passed, so even though they may not be tuned in, we always mihi to those that have passed on, so our condolences to the Osborne and other whānaus who have experienced loss at this time of Matariki and Te Wakarangi. So, kei a rātou ngā whānau pane, ngā mātou whakaaro, our thoughts on it. So TBC kicking across field there, looking at a line out, 10 metres out from the Rārangi Piro of Rotorua, the try line of Rotorua. Matt Bell with the opportunity to find his mark, and he does so, but not held well. Nate Phillips with the clean up. The young blindside flanker there for TBC. Henderson looking at going laterally. Here we go, Curtis Frederick. Good carry there by Frederick. Taki Hunia with the strong body position over there to recycle well. Henderson using his cool head to find touch here at the halfway, into the wind as well.
Lucky bounce that one.
Could have gone either way, but I think Henderson had every confidence to ensure that ball was going out, as any 10 or any general will do, directing his troops well and keeping the ball in front of the forwards. Nicholas Te Wake here from Tokoroa, one of our Taimatu hostile boys coming into lock now in place of Ollie James, who's had a strong game, both these young blocks, stepping up from our under-15 side from last year, having fine seasons. Mawhilio with the take. Ikaire cleaning up the loose ball. Henderson to Conroy. Conroy running strong. Good recycling there. Oh, offside out here, not picked up by the referees. Here we go, Mawhilio now on this left edge, finding space as the captain, looking for support. Here Tauranga finding Cunningham. Cunningham with one of his strong carries.
Number 7 and also our captain Desmond Mawhilio with a good break.
Yes, strong carry there by Mawhilio. So our seniors now trying to marshal up the troops, get the crowd engaged. We've got a Tauranga Boys player down here and back play being tended to by their physio, Mr. Leon Harris. I hope it's just cramp and that he's able to recover. So you don't want to see any of our young men go off because of injury. It's that hooker, Matt Bell, who's had a good game, working well in the engine room there, and he looks like he's now. The Kaiwawao, Mr. Uerata having a kick talk there with Clint Moody, one of the co-captains in this TBC side. Just getting clarity around maybe the decision, so good respectful kōrero there between the Kaiwawao and one of the Kapene. So Henderson looking to go to touch here, kicking towards the old Taupo Road sideline. So line out 5 meters out from Te Rārangi Piro, the try line. What do you think they're going to look to do here? Take it, drive, seal off the back, or seal in the boot? What do you think, Te Uamaira? Kia ho whakaaro.
Based on this, I'd say a drive, as our forwards are very powerful. But it is going to be a competition because Tauranga Boys have been good on these moves.
Oh, Rotorua getting some momentum.
Oh, well done.
Try there by Rotorua, another try.
Seems to be another try by our number 2, Sio.
Yes, Sio Tavake with that try. Quite predictable there, being able to call that try simply because of the form that Seal's showing throughout the season, the confidence that the Rotorua pack is playing with right now. As you can see there, the fastest member running out, or you can't at home, but if you're here live, you can see Mr. Kershaw moving very, very quickly out to marshal his troops again to get that forward pack charging. And also to Ariki Henry having a discussion here with his backs here about maybe shoring up some of their passing. But both gentlemen will be happy now that Rotorua are starting to show or fulfill the promise of their potential. No slide on TBC. TBC very fine side. But some of these Rotorua players are starting to step up. Much like Woolsey and Satiu for the TBC side. There's players of class that separate themselves from the masses.
Kyle Henderson going for the kick. Seems to be a lovely executed kick.
Oh, kari te whai tana whana whakau. His conversion wasn't successful. So unable to add the 2 points. But kicking across that wind, that southerly, would have been no easy task. So at the moment, Rotorua lead 26 points to 14 in the second half of the Super 8 Schools second 15 rugby competition. Here at Rotorua Boys High School, atop Te Aki Tua Rotorua, our Toro Parawai, our battlefield. Pai te whana Woolsey, good kick there, deep into the 22. Finley Gibson with an uncharacteristic mistake, but good clearance there. Finley Gibson, one of our year 13 learners in his final year here at Rotorua. Finley and his brother Oscar, both members of our rugby program from year 9 right through to year 13. Finley and Oscar, of course, sons of former All Black and MΑＯRI All Black Daryl Gibson from the Canterbury Crusaders. So messy line out there for TBC. Rotorua judged to have taken that ball out, or having last touch of the ball. So another line out here for TBC. 12 metres out from the Rotorua line.
Tauranga boys discussing on what they're going to do.
Oh, a new hooker coming in as Matt Bell has been replaced. Can't quite pick out the number of the replacements jersey. Fine line out by TBC. Woolsey directing his troops. Sony with a good pass there. Well,
shut down.
Yes. Well defended there by Massey Mills. Massey Mills from Makatu. Fine young player is Mass. Oh, penalty there. Ooh, Arohatu, that should have been a penalty. Our boys not realising that you can't intentionally whack the ball dead. This is not league, this is rugby. So Te Orangi Te Riaki, very fortunate to not give away a penalty here, but coming back for another Hamene close to the 22-metre line.
Seems to be a head high for this one.
Massey Mills aim just a little bit above the chest line. No harm in the tackle. The intent was good, but just the execution just needing to come down. So Te Ariki Henry making some enterprising changes here in this backline. Massey Mills looking at coming in on this left wing for Frederick. Curtis Frederick. Line out there, tricked off again by Mawhelio. Clearance to Henderson. Henderson finding Keel.
Break.
Hard luck there. Our Rotorua player, I believe, Brand Williams, just losing his footing with the ankle tap. There's that double try scorer there, Seal, with the ball ripped off him. Resolute defence there by the TBC number 18, Sol Osborne, replacement lock. Showing strength there in the collision, did Sol. Paitana Rutu. Oh, big tackle, big shoulder there by the big O, Semi Hau, mai whakatoa here. Tauranga showing patience, recycling well. Woolsey here with the ball, met by Phillips. Advantage being played there for Tauranga boys. So Hewhainga Kei Arato, they had an advantage played there for an indiscretion by the Rotorua team. Mawhelio going and having a corridor there, discussion with the referee. Can you see who's being called there and having a... It looks like Sammy Howell, the big O, very abrasive young player is Sam Howell. I'm not too sure, Nunnies, if you saw that viral footage about Jersey pulling little so-and-sos with the coach in Portuguese, giving his young troops a dressing down. Well, Sammy Howell was a part of that team. So we know that when Sammy tackles, he doesn't pull jerseys, he goes in with the shoulder. But Karoha there, hard luck. So a scrum now, he nono ke kei a Tauranga Boys, TBC. Viren with the feed. Viren showing some good touches since he's come on in place of Nate McDonald. Nate McDonald had a good game that first half. So Tauranga showing a lot of depth in their rugby academy, in their rugby system at the moment. Following on from their impressive year last year, where they of course won the Condor New Zealand Secondary School Sevens. Good run there by TBC, albeit a little bit lateral, but nonetheless making some good ground. Penalty there to TBC, so good strong run there by Finn Curtis. TBC looking potentially to speed the game up a little bit to draw back this 12-point deficit that they currently face. TBC showing faith in their lineup. No, they've chosen Henonoke, their scrum. Interesting. I feel that Rotorua have the medal on them at the moment with the scrums.
Usually when people ask for a scrum, apologies for my wrong ways of saying words, but usually when people choose a scrum inside the 22 for a penalty, that would mean that the number 8 will be going for the ball.
Yes, I think the scrum wasn't as clean as they would have liked. But strong carry there again by Sachu, the centre. TBC starting to inch forward. There's that strong number 8 again. Looks like it's held up. Yeah, strong carry in there by Ben Riordan, but he's met by his equally strong defence there by Rotorua. Rotorua have a slight reprieve. Now a line drop kick. Khan Henderson taking this time just to bring the ball back, ensuring that, again, hot bodies, cool minds. Big shout out here by the crowd for Mr. Kendall. New Tumuaki here at Rotorua, urging the boys to get a little bit of noise going on. Ball met there by Timothy Sola. Here we go, strong carry there by the number 3, Flynn Mooney, co-captain for TBC. Caden Kieran with another carry there, this impressive young fullback. Woolsey with the clearance there to number 8, Ben Riordan. Ball stolen away there by Te Orangi, Te Riaki and Sio Tavake. Clearance here by Henderson, but hitting that wind. You can see how strong that wind is. Woolsey with a strong take there, met in a crunching tackle by Khan Henderson. Seems like he's having a little bit of chat between the two 10s there. They've had a good battle today. Ball looks to go dead. Yes, it is. It's a Harmenia. Looks like a tackle after the kick. One thing that referee or Kaiwawa Uerata has been today is consistent. So TBC, will they look to take the kick and inch towards bringing that score deficit down to 9 from 12? Well, they got a chance there again. They fancy their scrum. Faith seems to be in their backline to score. They have shown some very enterprising play throughout this passage. Strong scrum again there by Rotorua. Clearance by Viren, finding Woolsey, hitting the fullback. Now our wing, our Pareto, Timothy Sola following through the kick. Well met by Tiaki Hunia. Finley Gibson finding his target, Nate Phillips, the young blindside flanker from Rotorua. Gibson finding Henderson. Henderson looking to exit. Ball holding up. Massey Mills with a strong tackle there on his Tauranga opposite. Viren with a good clearance there. Woolsey under pressure from Seal. Moody with another strong carry. Inching away. Oh, this live wire. Zach Keeney, live wire lock there. Finding some important meters. Moody again with another carry. Leading from the front is Moody. Seems like, however, that he didn't release the ball. So good, strong defense there by Rotorua. The crowd here has been hugely supportive of their charges, of the second 15 here, trying to rally them up here at Te Ake Tua Rotorua. And this Super 8 schools second 15 rugby championship final. Number 14, Timothy Sawa with the strong carry, bringing the ball back towards the halfway line. Moody again, one of his numerous carries, always inching forward. Impressive has Moody been today with ball in hand. Strong, enterprising play there by TBC, now well into Rotorua territory. Woolsey looking there to straighten up. Ooh, strong tackle there on Woolsey by Seal, and also to Paula Vanilla, or to by. So the Toko and the Uso connecting together well with a strong Paitaraua. Seems like our touch judge may have seen something that's caught his eye there. He's having a word with our Kaiwa Wild, with our referee, Mr. Reese Werata.
Seems like they were talking about having no arms, a shoulder charge, as it did look like it was a shoulder charge from our perspective.
Well, you know as well as I do, Te Ua Mairangi, that an effective tackle is always led with the shoulder and enveloped with the arms. So we see now Nate Phillips now making his way to the sideline. Let's see who his replacement is. Looks like potentially Sebastian Weaver from Kaharoa. Sebastian, whose older brothers Ollie and Hunter have both been long-time members of our first 15, and Hunter part of the Chiefs under 18 set up this year, and a member of our first 15 travelling to Te Papaioia, Palmerston North tomorrow, to take on Palmerston North Boys High School in the Super 8 schools first 15 rugby championship final. So Kea Rotorua, Te Nonoke, Rotorua with the scrum, Gibson with the feed. Strong scrum there by Rotorua. Sammy Howe off the back, finding Gibson, who finds Henderson. Ball knocked out by TBC, but deemed to be a knock-on by Henderson. Henderson a bit unlucky there. Those of us on this side away from the ref saw that it had been knocked out by TBC. TBC showing some strong commitment on defense, this young team.
Seems like we have a new player in lock, Nicholas Tewake, number 18.
Yes, that's the first time I think, my nephew, that I've had a commentator suffering from concussion, because I made that announcement about 12 minutes ago. But that's all right. Just remember, whānau, Dub T, Rise Up, available on all social media platforms. Veron here with a good clearance to Woolsey. Woolsey finding that hard running centre, Cohen Satiu. Veron with the clearance, finding Woolsey. Woolsey using the wind, banging it down to Williams. Williams now looking to make sure, put the kick to touch just beyond the 10-metre line in Rotorua territory.
Just real quick, just a reminder that after that game,
so here,
you can head back to P2 to grab your bags, and there'll be...
So line out here for TBC on the Old Taupo Road side. Kaya rātou te poro. Rotorua now having to even up the numbers. Got to make sure those boys turn up to Pangaro way so they can make sure they are even numbers. So free kick to Rotorua. So Rotorua with the free kick there, because the ball was deemed not to be straight. So kei a Rotorua te whanawhiwhi. Conroy, as he has done all day, carrying strong in the midfield. Gibson finding Cunningham. Cunningham with that strong carrying style, finding his propping mate. Utuvai Vanilla. Paula, as we call him in the Palmerston Hospital. Henderson finding the big O, Semi-Howe. Strong carry on this left edge here for Rotorua. Massey Mills with the big clear out. Oh, unfortunately, it wasn't to the liking of Kaiwawao Reese Uerata, because he went too far beyond the collision point, and actually drove the player into the ground, maybe passing beyond the horizontal. So Messi gets his opportunity to right the wrong, finding Keel out towards centre. Keel finding Williams. Good recycle there by Keel and others. Zawake finding good space. Oh, forward pass now as the ball inched forward from Te Orangi Te Riaki.
These boys, last game, for some of them it's their last game in this jersey. So let's give them
So we've got us. So here we go. So the local boys rallying up the crowd. So we've got Paula down here now with cramp in those big Tongan calves. So getting a bit of a midi there by Cunningham. Henry Kershaw here, running the water on to just look at one of his charges. And knowing how Mr. Kershaw is Te Ua Mairangi, I know he'll be having a few short words to Paula, who will miraculously get up shortly after he's there. See, he's telling him, get up, yeah? He knows what's on. Yep, Mr. Kershaw, the local legend here with the Whakarewarewa club. An old boy of renown here at Rotorua. I noticed I didn't see Matsuariki Henry running on, but that's all right. He's probably thinking it didn't concern the back, so I'll stay here, I'll stand down. So well done, Mr. Kershaw. So Kea Veron Te Poro, the halfback Veron for TBC has the ball here. Kea TBC Te Nonoke, TBC have the scrum. Number 19's made his way on, Lincoln Korewha, onto this blind side flank. Looking to have a strong game and inject something to help uplift this passionate TBC side as they look to reduce the deficit between the two in the second 15 Super 8 Rugby Championship final between the Rotorua Boys High School and TBC Tauranga Boys College from Tauranga. Good carry again there by Isaiah Soni. Good carry there by TBC, inching forward. Holding on to the ball again. Good resolute defence. That young man, Mr. Tamake Sio, the Uso, getting in over the ball after making that strong tackle. The defence of Rotorua, with the wind in their face, has been much stronger the second half, hasn't it, Te Ua Mairangi?
Yes. That's why they have not been sticking to a kicking game at the moment.
So Khan Henderson finds touch here into TBC territories. Seal Tavake with the ball. They'll look, I believe, to go off either Mafileo or Nicholas Tawake. Well, we see here that we've got Te Orangi Te Riaki at half, so maybe some type of willy around or drive process. So Mafileo there leading well. Mafileo, the second 15 captain. His brother, now North Queensland Cowboys, Seteliki Mafileo, was previously our first 15 captain here at Rotorua. So proud moments again for the Mafileo whānau. starting to get a little bit messy here. Knock on by Rotorua. So they just need to tighten things up. So, nā Rotorua te taka whakamua. Rotorua with the knock on. So he nono ke kei a TBC. TBC with the scrum. Veron with the feed. They're looking to find Woolsey. Again, moving to the left. Woolsey going back door. Hitting the left wing, Finn Curtis. Good passage of play there by TBC. Oh, some strong defense at the half there. There was Nicholas Tawake with that tackle there. One of our hostel boys, Ty Mitchell hostel from Rotorua. Engari he tama mai te nota, but he's from up north, from Panguri, te wake whānau. So Rotorua guilty of a few transgressions at the moment. So penalty, Hamene, offside. So Woolsey with the kick, looking to find touch. So Paitana Whana, good kick to the sideline here. TBC looking to reduce the deficit. They're currently down by 12, Rotorua 26, TBC 14. So we've got some seniors here trying to rally the crowd. Whakawhiki te wairu o ngā tama i konei, trying to lift the spirits of those boys that are here. So knock on there. We've got a scrum here to Rotorua. So Gibson will have the ball. So no lack of energy here at Te Ake Tua Rotorua. Drum squad going in the background there. Whaelisha, Mr. Hay and Matua Johnny leading their charges. Gibson with the feed. Gibson finding Henderson. Good pass from Henderson to Keel. Keel showing up his man. Finding Hunia. Hunia finding Mills. Massey Mills with a centering kick. A little bit too far, finding Woolsey. Woolsey avoiding the attempted tackle, dare I say, of Seal Tamake. So penalty there again to TBC. Not too sure what that was for, Te Mairangi. What do you think that was the cause of that harmony?
Seems like it has been a head high due to the hand action of our referee.
Oh, I thought he was maybe doing a TikTok. But kei te pai, Rhys Uerata, our Kaiwawau has had a strong game today. Very consistent in his decision making. Keeping up with the play. It's been a very impressive game today. High energy, and the energy of the players has been met by the Kaiwawau, our referee Rhys Uerata. So, kānui te mihi ki a koe, Matua Rhys. So TBC with the line out. Veron quickly clearing. Strong carry there by midfielder Casey Pearson, who's been in good support all day, or Cohen Satsu. An advantage here. A painga kei a TBC. So TBC with an advantage there. Rotorua would look to kill the ball. Not rolling away in the tackle perhaps. The collision there. So it's an opportunity for points if they want to take it, but now with time ticking on, TBC have to score twice.
Seems like we've only have a few minutes until full time, so TBC has to come up with something.
Oh yes, they've got to make like that new single out there on all social media platforms by Dub 10, they've got to rise up. Oh, TBC electing to take the scrum again, showing confidence and faith in the skill of their backs, their paumuri. Kaya Veron te poro. Veron has the ball here. Good strong scrum. Sony with the carry. Mawheleo, the captain for Rotorua, with the tackle. Strong defense there by Conroy and also to Keel. Waitaraua Rutu. TBC inching forward by another carry by impressive number 8, Ben Riordan. Oh, Veron showing some enterprise back inside to Curtis. Curtis met in a strong tackle. Riordan again looking to lift his forwards score. Another carry there by Flynn Moody. He's led well from the front, has the co-captain. They both had, both him and Simeon. Moody stepping up in the absence of his other co-captain. Rotorua looking to ensure that there's no try there. Held up is the call.
And that is full time, everyone. And the score is 24-14. And our Rotorua boys have won the finals for the Super 8 second 15 rugby competition.
Yes. Slight little correction there, boys. We'll give Rotorua an extra couple of points. It's 26-14, not 24-14, but kei te pai. My nephew didn't go to Pangarau this morning. Well done, Rotorua Boys High School, Rotorua, in winning this year's second 15 Super 8 secondary schools rugby competition. And also to a big mihi to those from Tauranga Moana who have travelled mai taputi here to Te Aki Tua Rotorua to take part in what has been an exciting fixture between these two proud rivals. E te ti, e te tā, kia tau te rangi Māori e kirungi a koutou i ngā wā me ngā wāhi katoa. Ko Jared tēnei.
Ko te ua mai rangi Webster Tāre tēnei.
Hei konei, hei kora.